And I had such high hopes for that last one. My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Inscryption. Why do I bother trying to teach you? You will learn as we go, or you will die. Still got it. What are you looking at? Keep your eyes on me. That foul, stunted wolf. You really want such a creature in your deck? The sight of it does try my temper. But it has been dealt, so it stands. Get a nice one-cost summon into the deck, I like it. Ooh, start building our totem, start building out our cost. We'll have a look at that in just a second, but we no longer have an arcane eye. We are a completely different character. Whoop. Also looks like we have a different board state we need to replicate. It is a squirrel in position 2. Snapper. Squirrel, snapper. Positions 2 and 3. I have no clue what the stag head is going to do. I'm not going to touch it this time. Maybe it's activating hard mode and I've whoopsed constantly. I don't know. Maybe I've been whoopsing. Sit back down and... God, I like the idea of just upgrading one of my minions off the bat though. Let's do that. Hey! It's one of my old cards. Stinky Ryan. The creature opposing this sigil has lost 1 power. Zero 1100100 0110010 011 00100 01110 000 1100 Of course, all y'all out there who know binary into text off the top of your head got that immediately. I cannot entirely recall what it actually means. So, give me a moment here. Let me see if I can actually pause my recording for y'all. Yeah, I had to make absolutely certain that I remembered it correctly from when we worked this out on stream. This says deep beneath. The inevitable maggot. They lurch forth from your hand when your creatures are killed. I like that. Corpse Eater. If the creature that you own perishes by combat, a card bearing the sigil in your hand will automatically be played in its place, but obviously, we must take that card. No clue what it is, but deep beneath is important.
We have not food, but perhaps one of your creatures will join us. Enhance its power.
I like getting the wolf to actually be a wolf. 3 damage. The fire warmed the weary stunted wolf and enhanced its power. You suspected the intentions of the survivors were less than pure. With your stunted wolf in tow, you retreated into the woods. No stunted no longer. Nice top deck. Ooh, we can actually summon the stunted wolf. Love that. Man, I could even do the start in that position. It'd be pretty good. Stunted will push more damage though.
Use me wisely.
Gonna work out a good voice for that. Whoa! Nice. We actually can test the wolf cub and the alpha at the exact same time here. Love it. So I'm only gonna push 1 damage here. But we do kill both of their minions. Great. Which now gives me the ability to, I guess we'll draw from this deck. Not that's gonna be super relevant because we're just pushing for 5 damage. Nice overkill. I'm also going to stand up and see if the skull has replenished. Okay. Interesting. Just in case the skull had replenished because we had done enough. Like, whether or not it's triggered by overkill. I'm not entirely certain what triggers those to regrow. Pronghorn. Raven. And another Stinky Ryan. I'm going to reroll here. The Dauntless Bloodhound. It leaps to oppose new characters. Sorry, it leaps to oppose new characters when they are played. Beehive. Wait a second. It wasn't Beehive that we... It was River Snapper. The Tyrannical Great White. Master of the Deep. Let's take a 3-cost card. I never take a 3-cost card, but that would kind of confirm my victory if I ever got that on board. We've got 3 items, so I don't want to go over the other side. Although, would the other side reliably give me the resourceful pack rat as a result?
Warm a creature around the fire, enhance its health.
I feel like I do this again to the wolf. We end up with a 3-4 that is like an easy summon. Love it. Yep. Salutations. Then we have the Stunted Wolf, can contest that Grand Fur this turn. In fact, it can absolutely kill the Grand Fur this turn. Next turn, I have the ability to... yeah, no, this is so good. I don't know why I'm deciding to even kill that. I could just avoid it. But here we get to go for a Squirrel into Sack for Stoat in this position, into Stinkbug in this position, negating the incoming damage from the Alpha. And obviously killing the Cub. Okay, so now we're currently pushing 4 on this. It's a little bit of overkill, but it could be a little bit more. What? Huh? Sorry, we drew an opossum. Weird. Do we have lethal on this board? Yeah, we have lethal on this board. Yeah, okay, we're good. Sorry. Just feeling a little weird after drawing that opossum. Random cards. Turkey Vulture. I do like having a high bone cost in the deck. They eventually get built up to. Coyote's also appealing. I'm gonna go for the reroll though. I'm gonna take the reroll in every available opportunity until I find a Ribbon Snapper. Another Stinky Ryan. The Watchful Bullfrog. It leaps in the way of attacking flyers. The Tragic Rat King. When their tangled bodies become corpses, you'll gain 4 bones. Nice. Oh, that is really nice. I need to sack the Rat King to someone else. I need to give those bones to someone who, like, actually gets on the board and can utilize them. I like upgrading my minions. That's the Trapper. We could start working our way up there. I do like removing things from the deck as well, because what we found previously is the deck was too broad. It was too big. I'd avoided all removals and all sigil sacrifices last time as well, so I kind of understand why. I feel like a lot of the time the Stoat is going to be sacrificed. Yeah. All right. All of the cards are merging towards the same voice. Yeah? All right. Must be more like Scout.
You need to go.
Oh, it's an opossum. Yeah, we meet again. Let's meet again. Pop you out on the board. They push 1, we push 3 in response. So I get to take this slow if I really want to. In fact, I'm just going to draw a squirrel. Perfect. And now I have the ability this turn, if I want, to just draw another squirrel. Don't super want to do that.
Great draw.
feeling like a great draw. Take out 3 damage this turn again. Thanks for attacking over. So we have currently 4 damage represented on board that is unblocked. We deal 0 damage this turn. So we are good as long as I can kill the coyote. Submerges itself during its opponent's turn. So I can summon that great white here. We could go double squirrel, sack double squirrel and the stunted wolf, summon a stink bug, opossum, and great white. But I also do have the ability just right now to summon a opossum just contesting the coyote on the left-hand side. And then we take only 2 damage in response. I like that. Lucky draw. Well, does that change anything for us? I mean, I guess. Squirrel now goes here. We sack that for the stoat to contest in that position. And then I have the ability to put the stink bug against one of the sparrows that is otherwise not going to be controlled. Yes, I think you've got me this time. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be taking that though. Thanks for the offer. Okay, so if I sack my entire board, right, I can put 4 damage on board. Get close to overkill. Get ready to put down like opossums and stuff on a later turn. The only thing is this sparrow kind of gets us 1 off that beat right now. So I do kind of want to kill the sparrow. So do we sack everything and then summon it against the sparrow? Everyone there was like, betrayed! Uh-oh, those are all the speaking cards. I'm sorry. Okay. Take you out. And then this is our equalizing turn. Nice. You come back. Bullfrog over a squirrel, and then a possum in a free space, and we get to push 5 overkill here. Especially considering we're about to go to the trapper, makes a huge amount of sense to get as much as we can there. You won't find better pelts within 100 miles. On the house. Take 2 goldens. You have me gratitude. And we've also got this fire to warm ourselves by. 2 health. Great White doesn't really get responded to. I do like more health on you. The health of the stink bug was enhanced by the warmth. Thank you for the greatest smoke. You passed a massive empty bowl surrounded by heaps of unidentifiable giblets and scantlings. It seemed the bowl was designed for a dog, but what earthly hound would require a meal of that size? Where's that hound of mine? Oh, crumbs. This is what you don't want. The golden pelts just filling up your open hand. At the very least here, I will have the ability to use them to block incoming damage, which is good. Like that. I'm gonna put Greatest Smoke here literally just to deal the damage. Hold. It's for dealing damage to the pack mule specifically as well. Stunted wolf. 2 turns worth of attacks against that pack mule to get it down. Should probably just contest that with a bullfrog. I won't allow you to play a card before you've drawn a new one. Easy, boss. Just pop that mule. Again, you know what? They're dying more, and that's why their voice is changing to all the same one, because they're all becoming ashes to ashes, dust to dust, etc. Do you buy that? I don't. I want to win this with as little resources on board as possible, but it's difficult. My mule! Curse you! Okay, that stoat's not looking great. However, if I can push 2 more damage this turn, so that is like a sack of the stoat. Unfortunately, oh man, I really don't want to stack the stoat. I think I have to this turn though. No, it's a wolf. We're fine. Bullfrog, sack, stoat to put in front of the coyote. We attack. Sorry about that. Ah, I forgot that the mole was gonna be. Uh-oh. Is this really uh-oh? 1, 2, they push 3, we lose. If I just, like, chump you with a squirrel, though. Suddenly I am comfortable. Salutations. Let's get a golden pelt out there, save ourselves a round as well. I really don't want my board to be full when we kill the enemy here. It's like really important. Do I have a pliers or anything like that? No, I've got a squirrel out there though. Gosh. I mean, I can put the coyote in the space against the wolf, but the problem is when the enemy destroys my entire board, I'm gonna lose so much value. Put myself so far behind, have 4 golden nuggets on board, not be able to develop my own board against the enemy. Ideally, the boulder would be dead, but that's not happening. I see. So Great White will end the game this round, or end the first game this round. That's lovely. And it only costs me 2 spaces on board. And in fact, they even have a wolf prepared to hit one of those spaces next turn. The only problem is this wolf cub is also going to evolve. So do I have enough bone value on board that I think I'm going to be okay against that? I think so. I should kill the wolf instead. Or wolf as well, rather, with this coyote. So I don't think that's necessary. There's gold in them there cards. Specifically the fact that the wolf cub is going to evolve is what made me so hesitant there. Rabbit pelts. Thankfully, the wolf cub decided not to evolve. I guess that didn't really... Oh, their turn is comprised of their response there. And then so it's about stunning them for a turn effectively when they need to do that response and then being able to capitalize upon it in return back to them. Nice. Get him! A rabbit pelt there to hold you for a turn. Great. And then I have the ability to summon a... wolf. In this position. Magpie can't find anything right now. Ah. No, I can't sack 2 minions for that. Whoops. Well, I guess I push 3 damage this way, and then I just keep trying to move the Bloodhound out of range of doing anything to us. Yeah. Whew. What a weird day. Take our win there. Only 2 on the overkill, but it's fine. We've already visited the trapper as far as I'm concerned. No more of that needed. You will not perish quite yet. Soon, though. Perhaps one of these will entice you. The amorphous amoeba, its sigils are ever-changing. The stalwart mole man, the ultimate defense. I do like having a mole man. Mole man got Mighty Leap. Mole man got Borrower. Borrower again, when an empty space would be struck, a card bearing the sigil will move to that space and receive the strike instead. So it can take a lot of damage, stall the early game, and then allow me to play my powerful minions later. I also do like the idea of getting Child 13 in this deck. I want a many liveser. Free of the prospector's unhinged gaze, you looked ahead. We will need another map. As the air grew humid, your boots became harder to pull from the mud. The dank smell of tepid water invaded your nostrils. You'd reached the Wetlands. Okay, so we're still looking for specifically the river snapper if we can find it. There's the beehive, but it's not beehive anymore. It's river snapper we're looking for. Straight up, we'll take another Rat King for the hope of sacking its sigils into something that cares about them. Card removal from the deck. Love this, though. Now, when I gave you something that required bones, you were really happy about that, if I recall correctly. We have not that many. Oh, God. I kind of want to carry this card, but I also want to know what happens if I sack it. Bone King. No. You give us the bone token if I give you a character that I have to summon for bones. So, whoops. Sorry about it, bud. I accept it. There we go. We get our minor sigil of bones, giving us a single bone at the start of every single brawl. Hey, thank you. Child 13. Ooh. There's a kingfisher there as well, baby. That bullfrog is gonna hold that kingfisher to a point. Love it. Squirrel into Child 13 into bullfrog here. Child 13. You get more damage when I sacrifice you. What? Oh, wow. Oh, wait. Yeah, the bullfrog blocks you. Is that one? Oh, my God. Oh, that's so sick. Also gonna just win. What? What? So, oh, okay. So each death you alternate between having 2 death and not having 2 death? Appears to be the case. Not much overkill here as a result, unfortunately. Not sure what this space is. And we're still learning, and also there is a trader up there, which I care about. These are also possibly River Snapper, Raven Egg, Cockroach. I do like Cockroach. It's a, we got a lot of bones and not many bone cards yet, unfortunately. Unkillable. When the card bearing this sigil perishes, a copy of it is created in the hand. And another Bullfrog. I will have to reroll just for the possibility of the River Snapper. River Otter. Waterborne. Cannot be attacked directly. I don't like any of those, unfortunately. I really wish I could have taken none. Is this? You find yourself amongst a grove of thick and pungent mushrooms. You squinted to see a figure through the thick cloud of spores. We are the Mycologists, yes? Yes! And we are performing our experiments from far from... We are not welcome elsewhere. We'll experiment on your flock, yes? We'll need 2 of the same creatures. I thought that was going to be the case because the mushrooms were showing up when you had multiples. 1 for each of us. That's perfect. I have that for you. Oh, what? Oh, I need to know what it does to pelts. I think this could get messy. Look away. Oh God. The golden pelt. It is now 1. So it's removal if you have multiple of the same kind of card in your deck. I really, really, really like that. This game, it looks like, is going to require a really quite large amount of removals and card modifications to your deck. Obviously sacrifices through the sigil, removals like straight up, you know, trashing the cards, and effects like this as well. And obviously the campfires are also going to be important. So there's like scaling of your own minions, scaling of tempo play, scaling of like consistency, you know, getting a consistent strategy, all the ants and things like that. Good. Good. We are still well within the cycle of absolutely everything deeply, deeply exciting me every time I interact with it. Daniel Mullins games. Okay. There you go. Skink Tail. I can block 1 with the Bullfrog this turn as well. Not too much else. So I'll contest. You will create the card in its place, and the card bearing this sigil moves to the right. You can't move to the right. So does that mean you will just die? Not entirely certain. However, I feel like part of my certainty can be resolved here. Never mind, it does move, and it moves to the left then. And we get a wriggling leg instead. You can't move though, so you will die this time. No ifs, ands, or buts about that one, bud. Shine amount of damage to push. Okay, my Bullfrog contests and kills their Mantis in this position. They still push 3 damage this turn. Oh. Rat King. I really do want to be able to summon the Rat King this turn. Fine. Oop. Managed to strike 2 of them down. Beehive. When the card bearing the sigil will be struck, bees within. When it would be struck, a bee is created in your hand. Right. Not gonna be able to do anything about a bee in your hand. They still push 2 damage this turn. We also push 2 damage this turn. So we're at a standstill at the moment. Kind of like the idea of not contesting the beehive. Let's just get child 13 on board. Oh boy, golden pelt. That doesn't save us. Huh? Yep, didn't love it. Did not love having to do that. But you gotta do what you gotta do, and sometimes what you gotta do is that. I need more bone plays. I would love to have more control over my draw as well. Huge for us. Okay. This. Hey-oh, it's you again. And final draw. Push lethal. Whew. Nice. Would you care for a new eye? So, I mean, the obvious is constantly keep going for the one that can give me the ability to see different things. But, like, what if the double pupil ones are interesting in their own way? What if the... It's too unique. Yeah. Happy with that one? We are indeed. I have to get rid of this golden pelt. So I want to know, is a golden pelt that is 2 golden pelts stitched together even better? Are your pelts clean? Hair pelts. Take a bat. Huh? What have you done to this pelt? It's monstrous. I must have it. What do you think of these? Oh, it worked. They give us other cards that are stitched together already. Amalgam, a 2/2. Sorry, a 2/2. Sorry, a 2/2. 6/6 for 2. Long elk that already is upgraded by itself. And Gek that's just a 2/2 on board by base. And then Amoeba, who's also a blood player who randomly gets a sigil. I have to go for the Amoeba. It's 2/4 as well. These are exquisite. My thanks. You came upon the old woodcarver who fixed her intense gaze upon you. After an overlong moment of silence, she moved on to offering her carvings. So do we have any consistencies in this deck? I've got a serpent, stag, beast. No, not at all. Not being able to hit on the respawn is not necessarily good for us. Oh, we already have the rat head? It looks like a vermin head, but these don't have sigils on them as far as I'm aware. Squirrel. The gray-haired woman silently collected her carvings and left. It's another mycologist further up as well. Have the ability to join the other cards that we missed previously. Oh, it's for your squirrels! My squirrels can't get attacked by the enemies. That means they can't chump block. Oh, I don't need to do that though. That's so important. Ooh, you love to see it. We're gonna be able to contest and actually push damage way back through to that adder. Up and Adam. And we'll take the squirrel. Like, I could put the squirrel out on the board this turn. It wouldn't get contested by the adder because the adder would have to attack over it because the squirrel would be waterborne. But then, like, I put the bullfrog in next turn. Like, why not just play the squirrel and bullfrog on the same turn? Unless I can upgrade the squirrels to actually get some damage and things like that. Like, a lot of the time, I'm going to be holding them back. such as... Oh, that rattler. Oh, the rattle. Oh, wait, no, never mind. We pushed lethal this turn. Literally, just like the stunned wolf is already killing. Well, I mean, if that is already happening, then what we have to do is just push as much damage as possible. So, Great White does it. Step up from the table again and see if we have, yep, a couple more teeth over here. Nothing new stated over there, nothing new stated over there, nothing there. This is the same time it was prior. Doesn't look like we're getting a second thing from this. But it was shining already before we got the eye. Damn. That Rat King would join with the other Rat King. Oh, I was hoping I would. I was desperately hoping, in fact, that I would get a pair of just something else instead. I have to take an adder. What we found in the end of the last game was that things that were just too big, we couldn't deal with. Like, it was just beyond us. So having the ability to at least have one card in the deck that might do that.
Did you bring us? Did you bring us two of the same?
We'd like to experiment. Yep. There you go.
You may want to...
Avert your eyes!
No! You now have but one bullfrog. Is it stronger?
Yep. Straight up doubling of his stats. Love that. Way more relevant to minion now. Hello. You beheld an immense man slouched beside a murky pond. He appeared to be tearing hunks of flesh from a fish corpse. Some chunks were thrown back to the pond, where a few ghoulish birds snapped them up, and some were sloppily pushed into the hulking man's mouth.
You bring fresh fish. Easy choose.
Okay, great smoke. Great squirrel as well. Love it. Rat King, Bat King. Kingfisher. Like, I can get the Rat King out on the board and the Bat even. Kind of sick. So you're flying and okay, so yeah, I just can't deal with that. Can't interact. DNI. There, then back here. And we'll push 4 on turn 1.
Oh, stale fish. Joes.
Right, yes, but we lock you out of being able to do that this turn by killing you. Should probably draw an extra resource. This adder is going to be important, I feel. Oh, they actually get taken off as well. That's important.
Go fish.
Okay. So this Rat King contests this bait bucket, kills it. It summons a powerful minion in that position. Our Bat at least attacks over though. However, could we draw lethal? We drew an adder. That's not lethal. Doesn't even really set up for lethal, unfortunately. Nice. I like attacking over the bait bucket, but that Great White's a problem. It's a capital P problem. So this Bat is already pushing 2 this turn, which means I can confirm the kill if I get another squirrel. So I should just do that. Despite the fact that this is going to be no overkill. So flight and pronged attacks are both excellent against them. Reignite. Perhaps one of these will entice you. Another amoeba? I would love to join that to my amoebas. Gek. Canine. Hooved. Reptilian. Feathered. Insectoid. The amalgam is all. Let's do it. I want to see if I can put a third in. Like, if it's a lower version of the same, can I put it in? Like, you know, can I put a 2-4 amoeba with a 1-2 amoeba and it becomes, I don't know. Am I going to have to put 2 amoebas together, another 2 amoebas together, and then put those amoebas together? It just feels like, you know, like doing reverse mitosis at this point. Moment. Sheets of icy snow battered your body as you fought your way up a vantage point. The snow-covered trees jutted from the landscape like prickly misplaced teeth. You continued on through the snow line. Yeah, there's cards joined together sitch. Well, I mean, obviously we'll go to our own card pick sitch too. Can I stand up? No, not yet. Cool. Pronghorn, Patricia. Hello. And an elk. That's a great card. It's got an item. It's only 1 summon. It's a 3/1. It's so good. We'll take Patricia there. God, I could even sack Patricia immediately to get that sigil on a different card. Oh, that feels so mean. But also maybe the right thing to do. But mean. Hello. Cop a couple of those bad boys. So, sigil sacks. What can we do? We could give Child 13's buff to someone. Oh boy. Oh, who wouldn't want that? That does get the Child 13 out of the deck and leaves a important minion instead as well. I like that. Child 13 probably sacks here, at least in my estimate. Child 13 probably sacks into the wolf. Because the wolf is like a huge priority play for us, being power on board.
A taste of my former glory.
The wolf is like huge power on board, and then it becoming an enabler to put the rest of my field on board, incredible. Ah, the amoeba is an upgrade minion. Oh my god, there's a stunted wolf as well. Oh my god. Elk fawn. Yes. Okay, so it's squirrel into stunted wolf into amoeba. We pushed 3! No! No, it's... God damn it. Oh, I forgot we're too good. No dupes. We do have the amoeba dupe, but I do want to know about this. So I think, you know, we're making an exploration play here rather than a consistency play here. Nope. The underappreciated ringworm. Its value is not readily apparent. I don't know what its value is, though. I gotta figure it out eventually. Elk fawn. Seems like a good early summon for us still. So this encourages you even more to stay on theme. We need duplicates? 1 for each of us. Ah, the amoeba do work. You should... You don't want to see this. So is it just a straight up addition? Yeah, 3/6. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Gruesome Encore. The operation is it complete? Yes, it is. We take those. I want my deck to be dense with powerful cards like that. Okay. How many, I only have 1 usable item out there at the moment. Fawn. Oh my god! This is the quintessential opening hand. Unfortunately, I don't think I should play the elk fawn just because, well, it will die and not level up. Well, actually, will it necessarily? If it can't move left... Oh god! I only just realized! It's lethal on turn 1, plus I get to hold this. What's this? Frozen opossum bottle. To the user, a frozen opossum is created in your hand. A frozen opossum has 0 power, 5 health, and it's frozen away. Yes! Yes! It's working! It lives! I kinda like the idea of going over here. I like it when they reward us. Let's do it. Trial of power. Trial of bones, trial of sigils. I think power is easy for us to hit. 2. Question mark 2. 2 from the bat, 0 from... 2 from the bullfrog. Success! Wolf with many bones. A pronghorn that jumps. No. Adder that protects against fire. Yikes. Take the wolf. I don't like any of those, frankly, unfortunately. We get to fix our sigils here, though. The decrepit woodcarver appeared before you. She moved with a certain vigor in spite of her considerable age.
Flying to them, that's nothing. Do I even have insects?
No. I don't want any of these. I'll take flying. I'm not using it. I can't. It's maybe later. Choose cards game. No. Let's go get a card if we win. Let's do that. Take my bone at the start of the fight. We get that squirrel. Get that squirrel. Oh, this is the raven eggs and the elk fawn. Yeah, this situation. This was bad. I can kill a raven egg really easy with an adder. Respond to the elk even with the adder. The only problem is my opening hand sucks. So next turn I gotta put a second squirrel. So they'll deal 1 damage this turn. Next turn I need to draw a second squirrel in order to put down 1 single adder. Which kills a raven egg, and then they push through 4 damage in response. So they actually have lethal that turn. Frozen opossum bottle. We need to take this. Frozen away. A card bearing the sigil, when it perishes, the creature inside is released in its place. Okay. So we can use that to try and block the elk fawn. I like that. I don't know why I would ever leave a squirrel on board. I'm interested to find the example, though. So we'll go add a summon here. That kills the egg. Then they approach this upgrades, deals 2 damage to the frozen opossum, moves over to the raven egg. Now our adder has the ability to respond, killing that elk fawn. This raven egg is now contesting a 2 health frozen opossum. Not really going to be able to do too much about that just for the short instance. This raven egg evolves, deals 2 damage. And this pushes through 1, so we take 3 this turn. We don't lose a minion, but we set ourselves up to be able to start killing opponent minions quite effectively. It's a bird! No! Yep. Yep. Eggs are birds. And birds, eggs. This is very important. God damn it. Well, I mean, I guess it matters what the egg is for. If it's for a bird, it's a bird. Savvy? not saying there is any way to win this one. Stunted wolf, can we summon on board? Man, I would love to be able to put that on board though. Kidding me? Oh, I have to steal one of my enemy's cards in order to not lose. Don't love it though. I'm gonna take the elk. So we push 2, they push 4 in response. So we lose. Which means this bat does need to be summoned. Yeah. Okay. Let's go for a squirrel into stunted wolf in this position. 1 damage, 2, well actually 2, and then we move across, so we block this. So 4 damage is going over the top. Well, no, 2 damage is going over the top from this Raven Egg. Whew! That should make us perfect, right? Perfect! God. Oh, this has been like, whew, working up quite a sweat playing this game. I'll tell you what. Oh boy, it don't look like it's done yet. Push 7 there, get ourselves to 1 away from victory, flip under, they push 4. Wow, that means I'm actually not done with the fight yet. I mean, I could be if I just wanted to summon this wolf right now. But we can test that, we kill, we deal 3, we take another 2, so we put ourselves at 1 positive there, but then we have the Great White available for you know, the final hit, so to speak. Which looks like it's gonna be good. Yeah, I'll draw, but it's just gonna be the squirrel and then sack a wolf to summon a wolf. Pushing 10 damage that turn. Unfortunately, I did have to steal the enemy's card, right? So, like, it's worth noting that is an unsustainable, like, our current play would be unsustainable against that without help. Trial of Kin. We don't have much kin in the deck. We don't have much bones in the deck. We have some sigils, though. Let the trial of wisdom begin. 1 sigil, 2 sigils, 1 sigil! 1 from the wolf, 2 from the elk fawn, 1 from the bullfrog, rather. The trial was passed. Black goat that evolves. Legend black goat. And also, when it's sacked, it gives 3 blood, which is suddenly a way for me to work my way on from maybe playing the great white lion or shark or whatever it's called. Rattler, a touch of death. I mean, like, that was always going to happen to whoever the Rattler hits. Oh, flying and flying block in the bat. You know, we definitely take the black coat here. I don't think I have any dupes in the deck left, unfortunately, at this point. Nope, we're fresh out. Yeah, gonna have to upgrade something then. Warm a creature by the fire. I promise we won't try to eat it. I do like the wolf having 1 more attack, to be honest. So we'll withdraw as they pull out a knife here and face the boss. Ready to smoke. You took in familiar sights and scents of the trapper's pelts, but something was different. The once friendly man now beheld you with a steely gaze.
I'm afraid I must be skinning you today. I'm afraid I must be skinning you today.
Woo! Oh, baby, this opening hand. Strange frog, leaping trap. So leaping trap was steel trap. The card bearing this sigil perishes. The creature opposing it perishes as well, and a pelt is created in your hand. Got it. Okay. Oh my god. Let's go. Greater smoke can do damage though. Let's go greater smoke into the wolf. Then we go bullfrog over here, and then amoeba. Amoeba's flying. Oh. Well. Huh. Should. Something we want to sacrifice the stunted wolf for, right? Rat key. It's unfortunate the leaping trap is gonna decimate my me. God, the amoeba does it too. So we use the pelts to hold the enemy off for a while. They start summoning it one per turn here. So they go like elk fawn here. Pelt chump block. So our elk upgrades. Oh, it upgrades at the start of our turn. Oops. I was hoping, I was thinking it was going to be a 1-1 and then go over and then upgrade. Contest the wolf in that is, I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so the elk is going to finish this fight right now. Let's get some extra resources, hold the wolf pelt there, and then see what happens when the fight gets finished. Or rather, when one of them does.
Exquisite pills, but the cycle must continue.
Let's trade! It is the mask upside down, I love it. Powerful cards. I'll expect only the finest pelts for them.
Oh boy.
Trade for what you can, but know this. The rest will stay and fight for me. Take a grizzly. Oh, I can't summon it. It goes to my hand. No! Goes underwater, can't be attacked, and it's an adder. That's insane. I'd never be able to respond to that. That wolf does so much damage. That great white attacks 2%. I can't kill it though. I would have chosen differently. Also, the board state stays. So you have to conceive of the lethal that you're going to do in response to that literally right now. Uh-oh. Grizzly. One damage short. Wolf. It's lethal, baby. Pretty sure that's lethal. Yeah! Let me relight your candles. Perhaps one of these will entice you. Gek, Amalgam, and a Mole Man. Let's get the Gek. With the enigmatic trapper and trader now bleeding in the snow, you persisted. You could see a light in the distance. The end is near. Let me think. Oh, I'd love some items. Black goat to help me, like, spark something super powerful on board. Squirrel for the opening turns, because those are the worst. Oh, no. No. You can't use that. Can't I? Failure. To the user, nothing good will happen. This bottle of goo has no use. Obviously, we need to try. You don't get away without trying on that one. Let's stand up and have a final look-see bout. See? Just in case. I'll take that. Alright, buddy. You and I. Your eyes affix themselves on the small cabin. Its warm light beckoned in the oppressive darkness of the night. Surely this cabin marked the end of your travails. Alright, we're outside, heading up to the manor. Something has fallen in front of us. I cannot entirely make clear. It is offering us a plank. Steps away from the strange cabin, you were presented with an opportunity. I don't offer my boons to just any traveler. If you're able to pass my trials, you will be rewarded mightily. Hop! That says 11. It's got 11 on the clock. Can I stand up? No. It's showing a clock that has 11. It is 11. No. Set the clock to 11. The trial of rarity. The 3 drawn cards must include a rare card. The trial of the ring. If you have a ring, you pass automatically. I have one of those. The trial of the winged. The 3 drawn cards must include a card with the airborne signature. I'm gonna go with the ring. Let the trial of the ring begin. Oh, you are wearing a fine ring. You pass, of course. I will grant you one of my most powerful boons. Cards that dramatically alter the game. You don't even need to draw them. The boon of the forest. You'll start a battle with a grand furs on all of your spaces. Grand Furs is the 0-3 airborne blocker. The boon of the goat's blood. You'll start battle with a black goat on the board. The boon of the Bone Lord. You'll start battle with 8 bones. Black goat, definitely. We will repeat that once more. The trial of the Fiend. 3 drawn cards must include one with a waterborne card. The trial of the Swift. The 3 drawn cards must include a sprinter. Or the trial of Skins. The 3 drawn cards must include it. Uh-oh. I think I can only possibly succeed this. Let the trial of the Fiend begin. Oh, we got it! Great White is a card with a waterborne sigil. Success. Your choice of boons. The boon of the ambidextrous. You may draw twice at the beginning of your turn. Boon of the Forest, Grand Furs. The boon of the Magpie's Eye. When you draw from your deck, you may choose any card in your deck to draw. We do that. We can pog TF off with the right attention paid. You managed to get both of my boons. I rarely say this, but I am impressed. You've been a worthy adversary, but unfortunately I must soon put you to death. Yeah, no sides? Okay. Forward. You took your time out there, and I'm itching for another game. Are you ready to play? Am I? Well, I couldn't stand up. I hope you are adequately prepared. Perhaps one more, to be safe. Oh, come on! You absolute cheater. All of the different masks rotating past your face here? Yep. Mole Man's gonna block our initial damage. Amalgam's coming out past it. So I want to leave the Mole Man in that space, ideally. Don't need to play Patricia until much later. I could use a Greater Smoke just to push some damage here as well, which I feel like I might. We'll go for the Elf Horn, get ready for it to upgrade, get a smoke on the field, and then end my turn, deal 1 damage. 2 damage to the Mole Man, actually. Okay, so their Amalgam comes down to the field and kills my Greatest Smoke. Good lord, this is incredibly loud. However, I feel like the tension of the situation demands something as loud as this. So we can draw exactly the Great White, have it kill Mole Man. Actually, what is the card behind Mole Man? Oh, I can't check right now. This one is certainly Mole Man that I want to get regardless, right? I like this as well. Oh, it's the Amalgam behind the... We'll take the Great White and we will play in that location. And I'm also going to play Trisha here. We don't even get an item out of it. I should have used an item before it. My bad. I didn't know I was going to be committing there. But Patricia attacks, Mole Man moves over, blocks for 3 damage. The Great White attacks, Mole Man moves over, blocks for 1 damage, and then 3 damage passes through the Amalgam in the back line. Excuse me? So you responded by turning my entire board into golden nuggets. But I didn't even take one of your lives. Hello again. Need a chomp block of that too.
Oh, style. I chose.
Okay, so next turn you're going to try and take my Stunted Wolf. However, I will kill you this turn, likely preventing that. There snuffs your first candle. I don't know what the reset is going to do. You've capably endured the onslaught of rare creatures, but the true challenge was forthcoming. Shadowy figures appeared before you. In their eyes glimmered a recognition of kinship, but colored by guilt. They were betraying you. I remember that one fondly. Okay. And you're still gonna try and steal the stunted wolf next turn? Okay. Boy. Gosh. Touch of death. It damages another creature, that creature perishes. I kind of hope that it does. The amoeba weakens the enemy.
Fresher fish, easy choose.
Okay, so that goes to my newest summon on board. Unfortunately, in this case, that's awful for me. Because I wanted that.
Mine now. Go fish.
Yeah, so that's me done. I didn't think that was gonna be. You made it so far. I tried. Your death card. Beautiful. Though it could use some detail. Please choose a card to draw the cost from. The Geck? No cost. A cost of free from the Geck. And another. I'll use its attack and power. The numbers. 2 and 4. 2 and 4 health from the bullfrog. And the sigils of 1 card. Oh, baby. Let's get an upgrader that sacks for 3. A sigil of worthy sacrifice and a sigil of fledgling from the Black Goats. I never did ask you your name. My name? Well, my name is simple. My name is a... This is not going to work, is it? No, it does. Wait. No, it's... Wait. Oh my god. I forget how to spell pseudonym so often. It's the PSU that gets me, buddy. PSEU. I'm so glad I checked. Yes. And any good card has a portrait. Goodbye. We're getting closer. We're learning more. We know more about each of the mechanics of the game, more about each of the spaces, more about the final boss. And we're going to find more about that final boss upcoming pretty damn soon. But for now, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Inscryption. There is a link on screen, actually, to all of my content on this game, past, present, and future. By the by, I haven't asked yet this series. If you do like the videos, please click like. It does help me get them out to a larger audience, and that's like a good thing. It makes me smile as well. He's good in all the ways.